Howdy everyone. I'm back at it again. It's a beautiful day for some kayak fishing. So I'm out here on a lake today hoping to hook into some smallmouth bass. It's a nice, warm, sunny summer day. We're going to see if they're hitting topwater. It's one of my favorite topwater lures for summertime smallmouth is the whopper plopper. Well, today I've got some really cool custom homemade ones that were sent to me. We're going to try. We sent along a note with the lures. We'll give that a quick read. Dear NDYakAngler, I'm a big fan of your YouTube channel and a fellow fisherman who has recently started lure making. Enclosed are 3 plopper style lures. They all weigh about 1 ounce. I hope you enjoy them and look forward to watching you catch fish with them. Have fun. D. Chris Arbogast. Let's take a look at these really cool plopper lures that he sent me. We've got a redhead one, kind of a frog patterned one, and I think my favorite is the goldfish one here. So we're going to try to catch a fish or two with each one of these lures out here today, I think. I'm going to start out with the redhead one. Get this box closed up. Get that lure tied on. So I'm going to fish that on my 6'6" medium heavy power fast action St. Croix Bass X rod, Diawazillion reel, and I've got 30-pound braid on this setup. This is a little bit bigger plopper. I'd say it's about the size of the Whopper Plopper 110. We'll get her tied on. Yeah, it looks and feels really nice. We'll see how it looks in the water. Yeah, it sounds a lot like a plopper. Maybe a little bit different frequency than the original Whopper Plopper lure. Yeah, it sounds really nice. Looks like it's good and stable. That lure didn't seem to roll at all. Yeah, we'll see if we can catch a couple smallies with those custom ploppers. So we've had a lot of rain up here recently. The water level's up quite a bit. I think we're going to find those smallies hanging out up shallow today. I've actually already seen a couple really nice ones swimming around kind of between the inner edge of the weeds and the flooded grass shoreline. It's a little bit swampy and mucky through here, but we'll fish our way out of that stuff. But I know in certain parts of this lake there's a lot of low-hanging trees. Should be making some good shade today. Oh, I just caught a bunch of muck with my lure over there. And yeah, I'd be surprised if there's not smallies hiding out underneath some of those trees today. But that's where I think I'm going to start, kind of fishing my way along up shallow. We'll see if we catch anything up there. If not, we'll move out a little bit deeper, but we'll fish around and see if we can figure them out. There's one. There was one hiding out underneath that stump. He's just a little guy, but hey, it's a start. Came up and smashed that custom redhead plopper lure. All right, we're on the board. Yeah, I'll see if I can hook in at least one really nice smallie with each one of these 3 lures. Peanut butter jelly time. Stomach is starting to rumble. That's a really nice fish too. Oh yeah, that's a tank of a smallie. Oh no! Oh, so close. Man, that was a really nice fish. Dang it. Well, at least we know they're interested in topwater today. Shoot, I really wish I could have got that one in though. Man, that looked like a probably 19, 20-inch smallie, I bet. Hitting all the shade spots. Looks like there's a big boulder or a big stump or something under the water right over here. Is there a big smallie by it? No, not today. We'll keep looking. There we go. There's a nice fish. So I was just trying to do a steady retrieve there to gather up the cottonwood fluff on my line. I had one come grab it. I still got a fish on here? Oh yeah. I feel him fighting. Come here, you. There's one. Not a bad fish. All right, second one on the redhead. Still kind of bummed I lost that one. All right, I've got the frog pattern plopper tied on. Looks like it's about the same thing as that redhead, just a different color. We'll see how it looks here. Yep, same thing pretty much. We'll keep fishing around with the frog plopper and see if we can catch a couple more. There we go. You stay down. I don't want that fish jumping. Looked like a real nice smallie. It's coming right back at me here. Oh yeah. There's a good fish. Come here, you. There's the first one on the frog plopper. Nice smallie. That one hit it hard. I've had a couple just come up and kind of slap at my lure today, so Nice to see some of them are smashing it. Sorry, little buddy, I didn't mean to bonk you into my boat there. You almost jumped right into the kayak with me. Well, there's a decent one. Something else just hit at my frog plopper there. Might have spooked a carp with it. Well, that's 2 with the frog pattern plopper now. I might try to catch one more with that before we switch over to the goldfish. I'll at least fish to about the corner here where the trees start again. Some cows up here going for a swim. On a warm summer day, if the water wasn't so green looking, I'd probably do the same thing myself. 'Cause it is warm out here today. There we go. Just a little guy, but he smashed that plopper hard. Ooh, you almost put those hooks right in me. Come here, you. Gotcha. There's number 3 on the frog plopper. It's not a giant, but it's a decent little smallie. I haven't had a whole lot of luck finding the real big ones today. I had that monster shake, the redhead plopper earlier, but that's been by far the biggest fish I've seen out here today. I do think I'm going to cut off the frog, and we're going to tie on the goldfish. Saved my favorite one for last. We've got a real fishy looking stretch of shoreline. Working our way back. Hopefully we can get the goldfish in front of a monster smallie. Yeah, it's a really cool looking plopper there. Let's see how it looks in the water. Yeah, it looks good. I wasn't sure if that dorsal fin was gonna make it a little bit more unstable, but it looks like it stays upright. Might be a good one out here today. That bright color, the water's a little bit green and murky looking. So we'll fish around with that one. We'll see if the smallies out here like goldfish. Something just hit the surface out there. I don't know if that was bass or a carp. I'm about to throw my goldfish over there and find out. I think it might have just been a... No, that was a bass. Something else just jumped over there too. They aren't hitting top real aggressively today, are they? I think they're just kind of coming up and nipping the dragonflies off the surface. Oh, this is a real nice fish though. He's got me wrapped around a stick or something. Or he's just buried in the weeds down here. Get up here. Nice chunky smallie. And a side of salad. Yeah, I got him on the goldfish plopper. Oh yeah, he gave me a good splash on his way out. Geez, I thought he had me wrapped around a log down there, but he just swam into every single weed he could find. He came back for it. That's not a bad fish right there. Probably one of the bigger ones I've landed today. Oh, I still wish I could have a do-over of that one this morning when I was eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's not a bad smallie there. I saw him pick a bug off the surface over here. Toss my plopper over there and he came and got it. Yeah, I was really hoping to catch some monsters out here today to do these lures justice. I think D. Chris did a really good job making these. They fish great. They look and feel great. I just don't think the big fish are super fired up on topwater today. Yeah, it's just that time of year, early summer. The big females might still be recovering from spawn a little bit. We'll see. I've still got quite a bit of shoreline left to fish before I get back to the corner of the lake I started from. Come back. Oh, I missed him again. There we go. Oh yeah. That's a fish I've been looking for. All right, you stay on. You guys see that? Right as he shook that plopper, got my net down, and I saved the fish. Well, there's a nice one. Definitely the biggest one I've landed today. Awesome. Yeah, I missed him a bunch of times over here by these stumps. He kept coming back for it though. Oh, wasn't even looking. Had one come up and grab that plopper. Was he got me on a stick? I think he did for a second there. Come here, you. Nice. Well, I was really hoping I could find at least one more decent fish to call it a day on. This one's not a bad smallie at all. Come here, bud. I just want to take a real quick look at you. Beautiful fish. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day on that one. It's been kind of a long, hot day. I'm about out of water. I'm ready to paddle back to my truck, head to the nearest town, and get a nice cold beverage. Yeah, I'll be honest, it was kind of a tough bite out here. Had to cover some water to find a handful of decent fish, and it seemed like the real big ones weren't all that interested in biting today. I don't know, it was kind of a tough sell on topwater, I think. But I stuck with it. We were able to catch at least a couple fish on all three of those custom-made ploppers. So big thanks to Chris Arbogast for making those and sending them to me to try. Yeah, I think they did really well. They fished great. The finish is really nice. It still looks like they're pretty much brand new. So I don't know, maybe I'll hold on to those for a little bit and take them out to the river once the topwater bite's really going. Hope I didn't let you down by mostly catching smaller fish. Yeah, it was still a fun day out here though. It's always a good time getting smallies on topwater. Well, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the afternoon out here in the kayak with me. I had a blast. Thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.